Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome back to another Smite commentary. And this time around we are going to enjoy Vamana in his best moment, I think. Just for the sheer fact that when you're against a lot of physicals, I think Vamana is at his strongest point. Just for the fact that you can build physical protection, get power from your passive for it, and just continue to try and deal all the damage to your opponents. So that's what we'll try to do. I don't give any guarantees, of course, but it will definitely be an interesting one. They do have a good amount of damage, even though they are 4 physicals. They have the Guan Yu to shred some protections, so that can be an issue, as well as good burst on the Arachne, as well as the Artemis, as well as the Thor, according to his build. I'm still not entirely sure what I want to get. I do want to get the Sovereignty at least. I don't have enough gold for the rank 2 on the, what's it called? The Breastplate of Valor. But with this I have probably the most physical protection you can have. Or not. Maybe not the most, but it's a good amount, and the Sovereignty will help out the team a lot. That's one of the most important items in Assault, just for the sheer fact that you have the regen on it, as well as the, well, protections. So, it is an important one. Also a good one. Definitely recommend it, especially in this case. Like I said, 4 physicals. Their magical is Hades. If Hades goes a high damage build, then he will be a strong mage to accompany the physicals. However, if he goes solely damage, he will probably be destroyed very, very quickly. He is going for some power. He went Bancroft's Talon. I do like this, to be honest. It provides you a good amount of power, as well as when you're low you'll do even more damage. But he actually cancelled his ultimate, trying to avoid the Korken ultimate. It didn't only hit him with the full extent of the damage, but also knocked him up. He should either cancel it sooner or later. Actually, triple kill on the enemy Guan Yu. Well played on his part. I was able to pick up 2 of them. In the end, it was in our favor. Just for the fact that we were able to pick up 2. Actually, Artemis statue is here as well. Let's take a good look at it. Artemis in her striking offensive pose. That's something I like a lot about the Medusa ultimate. Just for the fact that when you die, the pose you're in will actually be the pose that the statue has as well. So it can be very interesting to see. Actually kind of interested to see if you can actually get, for instance, a dance pose or a taunt pose. One of those interesting poses. If you can actually make a statue out of that as well. For instance, if you have the special of Nemesis, I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but she will basically stand on a sword. If she will be able to do that, and if she gets killed by the by the Medusa ultimate, it will also turn her in that, well, in that way into the statue. I'm not sure. Definitely something I actually want to try out and test. Definitely interesting one. Good team fight. Bit unfortunate they didn't finish off Medusa, because she's very low, doesn't have any mana, and actually doesn't get the heal. I went for the Heart of the Nemean. I could have also gone for some cooldown reduction. Actually, I think I didn't have enough gold for it. I would have to wait a bit for it, and I didn't feel like it. So I went for the Heart of the Nemean. It's not bad at all. 2 of them rely on in-hands a lot. It's a lot of physical protection, actually. Most physical protection I can get out of 1 item. So it will provide me a good amount of power. And as you can see, already 38 physical power. Interesting. I figured the Umbrella Rank would be able to hit that, but probably not the case. Ooh, nice silence by the Hades. Actually wanted to knock up the Guan Yu, but Hades will pay for it. He's dead almost instantly. Doesn't look like Artemis want to fight me. Doesn't look like anyone want to fight me. And that's probably the best bet you can do when you're against me as a big baby. Nice Korken ultimate actually picks up the Thor. Nice. Is it enough? Actually, Tornado picks up the Guan Yu as well. Only 3 of them left. 2 have just respawned. Artemis very low. We might be able to pick up this tower actually. Like I said, this is really a game of advantage. Only the Hades can really damage me an insane amount. The others need some more time to deal their damage. Although Arachne can still do work on me. Just for the fact that, well, it's Arachne. What do you expect? It's the thing that she is. She can deal a lot of damage 1v1. That's just her character, her kit. Probably the best bet. Let's see. So, yeah, spiders. Not too healthy. She's probably not maxing out her spiders. Oh, I actually cancelled my leap. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage. He regretted that decision very, very quickly. Probably not your best bet to go for an ultimate if you don't have any protections or enough damage to finish someone off. And that was definitely not the case. In his ultimate he does get some protections, but definitely not enough to do anything at this point. Especially with the amount of damage we have. We have a lot of damage. We have of course the Kukulkan with consistent tornado damage. Medusa has a lot of damage as well, especially single target. If it's a stationary target, even easier with her 1. As well as, I don't really care about the damage, I'll just deal damage to him. Fight me! Actually, out of mana is the Artemis, and she will die. Nice ultimate again by the Kukulkan, picks up the Arachne, and at this point we can just dive. I will tank up this tower, I have enough physical protection, and in my ultimate I will regen enough. We are able to pick up the tower actually very quickly. It's 5 minutes into the game. I've seen earlier towers, but it's definitely a good one. Without a doubt. I actually like the new web for the spiders. They do... It would have been better if they also changed the spiders a bit. They could also have a metal looking look. Yes, a metal looking look. That's definitely what you call it. But I think it would have looked nice on her. I think it would have been pretty nice. Would have been neat. But they didn't elect to go for that. But it is still an awesome web. I really like that web. As well as the wiring on the ground. Looks nice. Fancy. I also have the skin. Arachne doesn't really have any other good skins, to be honest. Although they didn't change her recolor. So if you liked the old Arachne model better, the recolor is still the old Arachne. So that's definitely something. I'm not sure if you can pick it up at this point. Actually, Shell popped as well. Thor dunked in. Nice Hades ultimate, actually catching a lot, but when you're taking a lot of damage, I am able to knock off the Hades. Might be able to pick him up. Stepping into a trap, really didn't see that one. Let's see, can we do something? Still trying to go for the Hades, but at this point, I don't have enough mana. Actually steps into the tornado. Otherwise, it would have been dead guaranteed as well, but I was able to hit that last basic. But without any mana, yeah, I'm kind of in between a rock and a hard place. This will not end well for me, but the best thing I can do is try to delay them as much as I can. So, they took some time to finish me off, so they might not be able to pick up any towers or a lot of towers, so I guess it's worth. I can go for the breastplate. Breastplate is very good on Vamana, just for the fact that his abilities do a lot. His ultimate does a lot in this game mode, actually in every game mode, but especially his abilities are very important, and it provides a good amount of mana. So definitely something I want to pick up. Physical protection, of course. I can just stack that baby up. Getting physical protection against 4 physicals is definitely very powerful. Of course, there are a lot of counter build options for the enemy. They can get Executioner. Executioner very effective against my build, actually. As well as Chins. Titan's Bane, of course. A lot of options to get penetration, actually, for the physicals. So, even though I have a lot of protections, they can still get really... They can really get through it as well. Actually, 2 statues at once. Hades in a... I think a leap pose. Look nice. Neat. And Thor just chilling. Do nothing. Absolutely doing nothing. But we might be able to pick up a Phoenix if we have a nice engagement on their Phoenix. Since Thor is not back yet. The others are there yet, so yeah, we'll have to see. I will try to engage. I have a lot of physical protection, so I'm not too scared. Also have my ultimate. Going into my ultimate, doing a lot of damage to the Hades. He tried to cancel his ultimate again, but even if he didn't, even if he did, he took way too much damage. will be picked up. Can't do that last basic because my ultimate is down. Used my one to get out of tower range as quickly as possible. Actually missing the umbrella rank. Sprint I used already. Salvation at this point as well. Ooh, beautiful double tap. Tried to avoid it. Was not able to, but my team might be able to pick up the Phoenix. I did deter them for a bit. Distracting always works very well. Definitely something that can work a lot. And they're actually able to pick up the Phoenix, so this will help us a lot. Actually, not even the 10-minute mark. We already got the Phoenix, so this is a very, very quick game. But like I said, I have a good advantage with the physical protection. And I think a lot of my teammates are building physical protection as well. I haven't looked at the items too well yet, but it's definitely a recommendation to build at least one physical defense item just for the sheer fact that you get a lot out of it. I kind of wanted to go for the breastplate of Valor, but since I just have enough gold for the spectral armor, I will get that one instead. It does provide me with more physical protection. The passive isn't too useful. I think this has the passive on what's it called, the ghost walking passive, that when I use a relic I can pass through guards as well as playmate walls. So not too much of use for it this game. Might be able to get the return umbrellaing. No, I should have walked in front of him. Might be able to get the return umbrellaing. Actually he dies because of the minions. They want to fight me. I'm not sure if they really want to fight me, but oh, actually Arachne is not electing to go for me. Short ultimate. They didn't really attack me. Smart on that part, definitely. But an insane amount of burst on the Arachne. Able to use my 3, use my 1 to knock her up. Guarantees the return on my 3. As well as a 2 and a few basics. Just an insane amount of damage. She got in her ultimate, but Capri will probably die. Maybe you can pick up some. No, actually nice Capri ultimate. Keeps him safe for a while. And I was able to pick up the Hades. And Artemis dies as well. Thor very low at this point, and will probably, well, he is healed up. Okay, fine. I'm kind of thinking like we could pick him up easily. Now it will be a little bit more difficult, but it's still only the 2 of them. We are with 5 men strong, although 1 is currently on its way. It's at our tower, so we'll have to wait a bit for him. But we don't have to wait to deal the damage. Actually, my 2 off the mark fired at the one a bit too quickly. He actually didn't teleport. Nice bait. I figured he would, but he still doesn't survive. And at this point, I'm just chasing them around a bit. The Titan is focused by my teammates, so we'll probably be able to pick this one up. Actually try to save my teammate. Secure that kill, of course, with my mighty blow. Because I'm such a strong little baby, and it will be our victory. So, 5-3 and 20. Part of 25 of the 30 kills, so pretty good, especially in assault when everyone is low and you have to actually return to base because of numerous reasons, dying for instance. Then they might be able to pick up a lot of them, but that was not really the case this game. Was part of a lot of team fights. So just an insane amount of damage. Like I said, this is really where Vamana shines a lot, and as you can see, almost top damage. Medusa a bit more damage than I did. And let's have a look at the builds. Like I said, a lot of physical protection on my part. Actually, Medusa picked up the Witchblade, which is very good against them, reducing their power and attack speed, and also providing attack speed for Medusa herself. And you saw the effectiveness of it. Shanghai as well as Capri both went for the breastplate. Only Kakoken didn't go for any physical protection, but probably didn't really need it. 8, 3, and 13. Was safe in the backline a lot, and we had, of course, the not the Vamana, the Capri. Capri is very good at keeping your teammates safe. So, I think it was a good game to show off Vamana in his strongest suit, so to speak, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any requests or any tips, suggestions, please let me know in the comments down below. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.